Yes, I played Moly of Holy Moly Donut Shop. It's been 18 years since Friday After Next came out. I go, wow, how old am I? Well, you know, I had just decided to get into stand-up comedy and acting just a few years before. I'd always done plays as a kid, but coming from an immigrant background, I was born in Iran and grew up in America. So a lot of immigrant parents don't want you to be an actor or a comedian. They want you to be a lawyer, doctor, engineer. So I'd kind of been heading down that path, and then I would say in 1998, which was just a few years before Friday After Next, I decided I was going to get into this comedy world. So I did, and then I got the audition for Friday. I had no idea that I would get it. Absolutely, I was aware of the Friday franchise. I knew it was a big deal. I knew Ice Cube. I didn't know him, but I knew, you know, who he was. And I knew that it was a big film to get. And then when I got on the film, it was me, Terry Crews, and Cat Williams. It was the first time we were in the Friday movies, and I was just laughing from beginning to end. I'd met Cat briefly through stand-up a couple of times, but getting a chance to hang out with him on set, and Terry and everybody, it was a dream role. Yeah, I don't know if I was intimidated going into the role. As a matter of fact, what I did was, what was good was Marcus Rayboy was the name of the director. And I think one of the things that Cube is smart about, he gets a lot of comedians and he lets them have fun. Matter of fact, John Witherspoon, who you know, passed away recently, was one of the nicest guys. And he was on set when we shot the scene where he comes in to introduce me to Cube and Mike Epps. And there's flies in the donut shop and he slaps me and I slap him back. All that stuff was Witherspoon saying, look, man, I'm gonna slap you, go ahead and slap me back. And then he also encouraged me, as did the director Marcus Rayboy, and they said, listen, we have fun on this set, so go for it. So a lot of times they would say, look, Mike Epps is gonna go off book. If he goes off book, just go with it. And so we did, and a lot of fun stuff came out of that. You know, it was fun. A lot of times you get these parts and you go, what can I do with this guy? And I think I just was having fun with him. If you watch the movie and you'll notice my shoulders are kind of arched over, I'm kind of bent over a little bit. I just figured this is a guy who's stressed out about life and he's just trying to make money with his businesses, but everything's just going poorly in this guy's life. He's stressed out, and so you catch that in the shoulders. You catch that in him trying to be cool. He's trying to be cool with the guys. He's trying to be cool with Craig and Day Day, or as he called them, Dodo. And it was just, you know, and the other fun thing is, you know, I actually have a friend of mine who is the owner of the Laugh Factory in Los Angeles. His name's Jamie Masada. And he is somebody who says a lot of words wrong. Malapropisms, I believe is what you call them. So I figured I kind of put a little bit of Jamie into Moly. You know, one thing we were trying to do that never came around, and I think we should have done it, and I'm bummed we didn't, because they actually had me get going on it. So when I did the whole, I think it was written as, when I'm talking to Day Day, Mike Epps, and I say, yeah, I got wives. And I go, there's 12 of them, they're all freaks.
Damn, how many wives you got?
Me? 12, buddy. Yeah, all of them freaks too, huh? Yeah. Freaks come out at night. What? Freaks come out at night. Houdini, you know Houdini.
And then we had an idea. We said, you know what? Just as a side thing, we should have Moly sing that song as almost like in the strip mall, walking around. We're gonna film it. So we kept wanting to do it. Never got around to doing it, but I was ready, man. I had like all my little malapropisms ready to go, and I was ready to do Houdini's Freaks Come Out at Night as Moly. You know, for me, what was interesting was I think the film had a really big reception in the urban community, and so as a stand-up comedian, when I'd go out and do shows in, you know, black rooms or Latino rooms, they knew me. Meanwhile, I don't think the mainstream audience of like white folks hadn't seen it. So you go into an audition, and then the casting director wouldn't know about the movie as much. But you'd walk out on the streets, and you'd be getting love. Yeah, stand-up's been a great journey. I have a lot of friends who are actors only, and I don't know how they do it. I could not sit still. I get a chance to tour all over the world. I've done shows in the Middle East. I've done shows in Australia, in Indonesia, Singapore, Europe, you name it, I've done shows. Did it at the Kennedy Center. I performed at the White House. I mean, stand-up has taken me all over the world and got me a lot more than I ever thought it would.